good weekend, but it's good to be back with y'all.
But you, my friend, have been falling down on your duties as a dad.
Oh, what happened? Julian do something?
Yes, he did.
What did he do?
He fell into a multi-level marketing scheme.
I don't know why it's so funny to me.
He called me yesterday in a panic, and I was like, now your daddy should have told you about this. Because he called me asking about life insurance, and I thought he needed to buy life insurance. He wanted advice, but apparently he got with some friends, and they got pulled into the whole thing of selling it. And they got $200 out of him and a contract to do more. And he doesn't want to do it. And I was advising him how to get out of it, telling him, like, look, any contract you sign, you got 3 days to revoke it and get out of it.
Okay.
But you got to be firm, because when you say you don't want to do it, they're gonna keep hammering at you like, don't you want to make this extra money?
That's smart enough.
That's that marketing level.
I got him.
Yeah. It was just all this stuff. I was like, man, I feel like me and your daddy have talked about this on air a lot. But he fell into it with some friends. He got peer pressured into it. I told him how to get out of it, but when I talked to my wife about it, she said, yeah, you told him all the right stuff, but he's probably not going to get his $200 back.
Oh, yeah. This is when they got off the phone with him. Got another one.
I feel bad for him. It's a rite of passage. Everybody in their early 20s are susceptible to falling for it.
I'm just laughing because, first of all, good. Good. No, listen, because there's no better way to learn.
That's true.
Than somebody getting your money. He will, and I can't believe it. As cheap as his ass is, this dude don't want to pay for a pack of gum, much less something that he needs.
At times I've been through it, they got my time.
Yeah.
When it came to like forking over money, I was like, okay.
I told you, Mia, who is very smart, they almost got her. Some Indian dude. That's again the first side right there. You don't listen to that shit. The Indian dude called up talking about you need to run to the ATM and pay for your insurance or something. It was some shit.
Her citizenship or
no, it was taxes.
Taxes. That's right.
Somebody called up talking about I don't need IRS. Do you realize you owe them back taxes? Shit. She was like, well, what do I do? And I told her, well, what is the nearest ATM?
Normally,
she came to me. She was on the phone, and she was like, "This guy is telling me to go to the ATM and get money out to pay for my taxes." And I was just like, "Give me the fucking phone." I was like, "Who is this? What is this? Oh fuck no, hell no." I met a guy at a. I just give for those who are new. I'll give you the abbreviated version of this because I got scammed too, but he didn't get my money though. But he put me through the ringer with my time.
Yeah.
I went to, no wonder Julian was trying to call me the other day. Yeah. I forgot to call him back, but I was doing something. He called me 3 times. I didn't know he was getting fucked. But, but we had this place here called Shoney's, man. I was eating at this Shoney's, and this dude, I saw this dude keep looking at me, and I, first thing you're thinking, of course, is like, oh, this dude probably wants to fuck me or something. I don't know. But then this guy think he knows me. Or at the time, we were doing the Access show, and I thought, okay, so this guy recognized me from the Access show. Anyway, dude finally comes over, and he's like, hey, you look like a buddy of mine. Do I? If I knew from a while back, I know you, and I already knew he's full of shit. But he's like, yeah, so what do you do? And I told him at the time I had just gotten my first animation job, and I was proud to tell him, oh yeah, I got my, we're in an animation studio, only animation studio here in Austin, Texas. And you're like, oh wow, that sounds really cool. You and I have a lot in common there. And and I said, well, what do you mean? He's like, well, I do something similar. And I said, well, what is it? Oh, it's very high tech, very high tech. Going to be meeting with some associates over at the Holiday Inn. At work, I was telling my friend Jimmy about this.
Jimmy.
And you remember Jimmy?
Yeah.
And Jimmy was telling me, Jimmy's like, oh, bro. He's like, man, so this guy, he invited you over to the Holiday Inn? And I was like, yeah. Wait a minute, he told you to get dressed up? Yeah, does this sound crazy? Like, well, man, this dude, he wants you to fuck his wife. And I was like,
well, sign me.
Yeah, I was like, really, you think so? He's like, yeah, man. Yeah, he wants you to fuck his wife, and either, I don't know, man, he might want to watch, or maybe not. Maybe he's just, one of those guys who just wants to, he gets off and just knows that somebody's, and they're just, sticking it to his girl. And I was like, yeah, man. I was like, man, I should go and see what this chick looks like, man. Korey, you made it, man. Great. Listen, you get in there and you listen to what they say. This stuff works. And I was like, oh shit, the fuck are you talking about? What is this, man? I don't even know what it is yet.
Who are you?
And by the way, where's your fucking wife? I was expecting to have sex with your broad, all right? And they're telling all these corny ass stories, you know. It's like one, they had the crowd going crazy. I forgot one woman had these people going nuts. She was like, you know, I remember at the time I was barely working, and I couldn't make ends meet, and I tried this and da 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 da, and guess what? Today, I'm still barely working, and everybody like, ah! And I said, God be goddamn, he got me. I mean, I got all dressed up and everything, still. Penis still hard. I never saw the guy again. You know, never heard about this guy. They never got my money. You know, I never wanted to do that. You know, because I'm not saying Amway's a scam, but it is a multi-level, you know, mark. Yeah. I'm trying to be nice, y'all.
Why?
Yeah. I never got to have sex with his wife. So you know,
Someone did if she was pregnant. Yeah.
He did, but I did not.
I mean, somebody did.
Yeah, somebody did.
The person he approached before you.
Yeah, again, moral of the story, the only person that got fucked was me. So, with time, but did not get my money, man. Yeah, so, Julian, you know, if you can get a story out of this, man, you know, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, normally I would have just approached you, you know, privately instead of on the air. But I feel like everybody out there needs to know how these things work.
Yeah.
People, Martin is right. Listen, you're going to have a friend. Most of you, not all of you, you're going to have a friend who's going to fall for this shit. And they're going to try to come and talk to you. And they're going to try to make it seem like, you know, all I need is for, you know, a few of you to get on this, and then we all make money. And if you hear that shit, then if you hear that phrase, then we all make money. No one making any money.
Nobody's making money. They might make money off you if one of you sell it. But the thing is, like, they pitch it as, yeah, you sell this insurance. No, it is you sell other people on selling this insurance and get them to sell other people on it, and then the money trickles up.
Yeah. No.
But if nobody's actually selling it, then nobody's making money.
And they always going to approach you. They're always going to approach you almost like a stripper or something, because they're going to try to gas your head up. Because this happened to me. And if the person's listening that knows this, you were the person that did this, I'm not trying to I'm not going to say your name. I ain't putting you out there. I respect you. I'm not even trying to talk bad about you. But dude hit me up talking about, you know, mind if I ask you a few questions? I really admire your skills in knowledge as a business person.
I know you're talking about, yeah.
And I say, ain't nobody ever come up here and kiss my ass as hard about being a business person. I was like, what do you want, man? Good fucking stroking my balls.
I like to feel like I can spot it right off the bat from the language.
Yeah.
But I don't want to get so arrogant, because that's when you think like, I know it all, and somebody will get you.
Somebody will get you. Yeah, I'm not saying I'm not susceptible to it, because somebody will have some game somewhere. They'll hit the right button.
They'll say the thing you want to hear.
Yeah. They'll play with your balls the right way, you know, you'll fall for it. So, you know, I try to be diligent about it. But yeah, be careful, man. People selling things too thick.